I feel like we have to start talking about the New York Yankees pitching staff this year. I feel like we've covered every other good team in the league. We talked about the Mariners, we talked about the Phillies, we talked about the Dodgers, we talked about Cleveland. I want to, even though I don't want to, or I'm a Blue Jays fan, I don't want to talk highly about the Yankees. I feel like we have to shed some light. I want to cover the baseball season. I want to cover some good teams. I want to cover what's going on. And the New York Yankees right now, their pitching staff is absolutely elite, absolutely elite. And Garrett Cole is still hurt. He's supposed to come back pretty soon, I believe. He just had a rehab stint the other day. I seen him in the dugout with the Yankees. They were interviewing him. They were talking to him. I don't know what exactly date he's supposed to come back, but he should be back soon. Garrett Cole should be back soon. The reigning Cy Young, the reigning American League Cy Young is supposed to return to the Yankees. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what is going on with the Yankees pitching staff right now because it is scary. It is scary good right now. I know Clark Schmidt is hurt. Clark Schmidt went down. I think he's on the 15-day IL or the 10-day IL right now. I'm not really quite sure when he's supposed to come back. I don't even really know the injury, but I did see that he is hurt right now. They recently called up Cody Poteet, I believe his name is. He's actually, I think he's made 3 starts, and he's actually done damn good. I think he's got like a 1.7 ERA, clocked a lot of innings in those starts as well, and helped the team win a few games. But when you look at the rest of the rotation for the Yankees coming into this season, I really didn't know what to expect because they did go out and get Marcus Stroman, which I thought was a great pickup. Carlos Rodon was back for another season, and he was looking to be pretty healthy to start the year. And then they kind of had some of their younger guys. They had Clark Schmidt, they had Luis Gil, and I was like, they really needed Garrett Cole to kind of carry that rotation coming into the season. Nestor Cortez, all-star a couple seasons ago. Last year really wasn't his year, and I thought, you know what? I don't really know what to expect from the rotation this year. But man, oh man, have they been lights out. So far this season, Nestor Cortez, 3.6 ERA. Luis Gil looks like maybe the best pitcher in the American League. 2 ERA, 8-1 record. Record, I've mentioned before, does not matter, but I did want to mention that. 8-1 record for Luis Gil, 2 ERA. He's leading the league in hits per 9. He's also got an over 10 strikeouts per 9 as well. Marcus Stroman, 3 ERA. Carlos Rodon, 3 ERA. Clark Schmidt in limited time, but I mean, he still made 11 starts, 2.5 ERA on the season. They're also all incredibly good at striking out guys. Luis Gil is towards the top of the American League with 90 strikeouts so far at the time of this recording. And he does have a bit of a walk issue. I believe he's, let me check here, 4. He's also got a 4.5 walks per 9. Not the best, but I mean, if he's limiting hits, limiting runs, and he's been the ace of that staff so far this year. I just feel like we've been shedding a lot of light on the Mariners pitching staff for how good they've been doing, and the Phillies as well, because Suarez and Wheeler have been insanely good for the Phillies. And then I feel like the Yankees are just not getting enough love, man. We talked about the Royals pitching staff as well. Lugo, Ragans, Brady Singer have been playing really good for the Royals. And I just feel like the Yankees pitching staff, everybody's talking about Judge. Everybody's talking about Soto. Everybody's talking about, the rest of Stanton's been having a good year for the Yankees so far. They're winning games. They're playing extremely well. They're top of the American League, best team in the American League at the time of this recording. And I think we can credit a lot to their pitching staff right now. Everybody is playing well. Everybody's playing well. And I feel like adding Garrett Cole to that is obviously going to be absolutely insane to end off the season. Even if Garrett Cole doesn't come back the exact player that he was, the rest of the pitching staff can help pick up from what he might lack a little bit of. I was thinking about recording this a few weeks ago when Clark Schmidt was still healthy, and it was kind of going to be like what are they going to do? Like, the entire pitching staff is playing extremely well right now. Are they going to move Clark Schmidt to the bullpen? Will they move maybe Nestor Cortez to the bullpen? But then I was like, obviously Clark Schmidt going down. I think by the time he comes back, by the time Garrett Cole comes back, Cole is going to take that spot. Schmidt will probably move to the rotation. And I just feel like we had to come on here and talk a little bit about the rotation and what they've been doing so far this year. I'm going to put on the screen right here, I'm going to put on Luis Gil's Baseball Savant page. At the time of this recording, I just wanted to go over a little bit of what he's been doing this year because I wanted to shed light on the rotation, but I wanted to shed a lot of light on him because I think if the season were to end right now, and obviously we're about a third into the season, so we're not close to the end of the year. If the season were to end right now, my AL Cy Young vote would probably go to Luis Gil. Seth Lugo's having a great year. Tarek Skubal's having a great year. I might go Luis Gil, man. Is that crazy to say? I don't really know. 100 percentile on pitching run value, 98 percentile on fastball run value. I was watching him pitch against the Blue Jays a few different times now, and his fastball is absolutely deadly. His fastball gets a lot of whiffs. His fastball obviously prevents runs. Breaking run value at 82, which is something that whenever he was coming up through the minor leagues, they didn't really know how good he was going to be with breaking pitches. I think fastball is what got him drafted. Fastball is what got him through the minor leagues at a high rate. His off-speed run value and his breaking run value are towards the top of the league right now. Like I mentioned, pitching run value, fastball run value is towards the top of the league, 100 percentile in pitching run value. Expected ERA, expecting batting average against, fastball velo. So obviously he's getting the results. It's not like he's being really lucky. It's not like the defense is really helping him behind him. So expected ERA at 2.6. I think his ERA on the season is like a 2 or like a 2.02. So still incredibly well. His expected ERA is very good. Fastball velo towards the top of the league, whiff percentage, K percentage. When somebody has a great fastball like he does, it is important for him to create whiffs and to get guys to swing and miss, and he is doing that. Hard hit percentage, 93 percentile as well. Ground ball percentage is a little low, which I was thinking, ground ball percentage, I was kind of hoping, that he could maybe, if there is something that he could work on, is maybe to try to get some of his breaking pitches to result in more ground balls, especially if he's pitching in New York. You don't want the ball to fly in the air. That is such a small ballpark, and the ball is going to be able to leave a lot more than not. Average exit velo at 88.4, which is kind of around league average. I think he was 59 percentile as well on that. Just looking at some of the other stats on what he's been doing this year is just absolutely insane. And I really wanted to talk about Luis Gil. I was thinking about making a video on just him, but I was like, we need to talk about the entire pitching staff of the Yankees. But Luis Gil is the highlight for that, and I think once they add Garrett Cole, it's just going to be that more deadly.